My name is Paul Tuttle Sr., and I run Orange County Choppers. We produce the most badass custom bikes in the world. As far as moving ahead without my son Paulie, I think it's good because it allows him to step out on his own. We had an 11-year run, which was pretty amazing, and we had a lot of fun. He's doing good, I'm doing good, and I think it's just the best thing for all of us. So now I'm taking the company to the next level. A few months ago, I brought in a creative director, Evan, to fabricate and manage the builds. He's young, but he's already won awards for bikes that he's built. He opened his own custom shop, but now we're going to see if he's up to the challenge of being my right-hand man. The builds are going to be bigger.
Oh, my God!
The deadlines are going to be tighter. This bike has got to get done. We're so backed up here, it's ridiculous. And the pranks, a lot more explosive.
We're definitely pushing the limits.
Welcome to the newest face of OCC. Tonight on Orange County Choppers.
Oh, boy.
Popping popcorn.
I can't hear.
Yes, sir.
Dave, he owns Goodys, world-famous popcorn. He wants to build a badass chopper.
This is Evan's first bike build from start to finish. Either he's going to sink or swim.
It's going to be the coolest bike to ever roll out of this door because I designed it.
Looks like you're doing more machining on that, huh?
You didn't make these right either.
We're in final assembly, and I'm getting called out to make parts on the lift.
You got a leak, man.
You know what that's going to do to the paint? That costs me money. I'm really starting to get a little bit skeptical. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't fire him.
How's it going?
Good, good.
I'm Steve Moreau.
Dave, good one.
The client who's stopping in today is Dave. He owns Goodys, world-famous popcorn. He's a real big fan of Orange County Choppers, and he wants to build a badass chopper.
There you go. What's this right? Oh, this is dill pickle. So what's happening?
What we're trying to do is incorporate a bike, Goodies, and the military. For every new like and every new follow we get on Twitter or Facebook, we send popcorn for free to the troops. The shipping part is the hardest part.
Expensive.
So we thought incorporating this bike to raffle off to raise money for that.
That's great. It's important to support our troops. Building this bike is a good project for us.
Basically, if you want to talk about styles of bike or what you see that emulates Goodys the best.
I wanted to create something that's more of OCC, military type of, but it still accentuates us. We would incorporate our logo somewhere on the bike. You guys do your magic on making sure once we, raffle this bike off, someone's gonna feel cool riding it.
Right.
So I like that. This is the first time that Evan's actually been in a client meeting. He's gonna be in charge of managing this build from start to finish, so he really needs to understand what the client wants.
An older school style chopper.
How about both? I mean, military is young and old.
Old technology meets new technology.
Absolutely, yeah.
Either he's gonna sink or swim.
There's a part of our showroom that we're working on a bowling alley. And this corner right here will be cut out for concessions. You could do something with Goodys in this space right here.
That'd be sweet.
It all fits, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
We're almost done building our bowling alley, and we thought it'd be great to sell Goodys popcorn here. What Goodys is doing for the troops is a really great concept, and we really want to support them.
Popcorn and bowling.
Yeah, popcorn and bowling. Bam.
We need a popcorn bike. He wants a chopper.
What's
Goodies.
the name of the company? All right.
My name's Jason Poole. I'm the senior designer at Orange County Choppers in the last 9.5 years.
He's got a cool logo.
Yeah.
So I want to do a cool bike. I want cool fenders, a real cool gas tank. You know how we did the bike with the perforated stuff around it? Follow what I'm saying?
I was swimming in a sea of confusion because it's a popcorn-themed bike,
I don't want it to look like a piece of popcorn.
Oh, man.
but Paul wanted to stay away from the popcorn theme.
So far, we got cool bike, cool wheels.
Something like this.
Like that, but not. You understand what I'm saying?
No popcorn.
I came up with a quick design for the popcorn theme bike as soon as I possibly could.
This is typical. I want not typical. I want something, I don't know exactly what it is, but I want something that pops.
When was the last time you ever ran glass sides on a gas tank?
I never have.
I think it'd be pretty cool, you know? It's important that I voice my ideas on this popcorn bike because this is my first shot to show everybody here at the shop that I can do this. Run like board track style bars like this, and you got a nice low stance.
I know I'm moving fast, but...
Well, yeah, dude.
It's not gonna be a sissy bar like
Go
this.
like this, boom.
It was refreshing to hear Evan's point of view. He had a lot of ideas.
I like that exhaust, it's cool.
We could leave that fender that long if we do.
Just round it, round the corners.
Atta boy.
That's it, man, look at you.
Do the glass,
Yep.
and do a thin gold frame around the glass.
I like that, it looks, you know, a little industrial.
You know, I'm glad that Evan voiced his opinion about the design, but, you know, let's just see if we can make it happen.
See, that's a cool bike.
I like it. We have 3 weeks. Let's get it done.
Hey, Rick, you come over for a sec, Christian? Pull! Yo, I need you! As you guys have seen for a couple weeks, we're building the bowling alley. It's ready to be tested. Want to know if you guys wanted to come out and give it a whirl. So while the popcorn bike design is getting approved, we're gonna blow off some steam. Maybe the guys can have some fun. Think so?
You got balls?
I have balls. Oh, you mean bowling balls? Yeah, we have those too.
It is. This is awesome.
Oh, man.
It's the middle of the day, and all of a sudden we're going bowling, and we don't even have to leave the shop.
Oh, nice. Yeah, get a strike. Yeah. Got one. I want to turn it up a notch.
What do we gotta do?
Evan and Jason. Whoever wins gets the 20, okay? It's 20 bucks. Let's bowl! Bowl! it's old lady bowling. Oh, you got a good one going down.
At this point, it's not really about the money. I just want to win.
And we... Get off him! Get off him!
The bowling was fun. You know, Jason and Evan were rolling around on the floor, beating on each other.
You're gonna hurt him! He's gonna bleed!
All right, round two, round two.
You just guttered it. Evan wins at 20. Bring it in.
All right.
Lane 3 and 4, your time is up. Please return your shoes. Please return your shoes.
Thank you.
What's up, boss? Oh, were we supposed to knock?
What are you doing?
This is what's approved from Goodys.
Okay.
All right.
You know, the idea of doing a glass gas tank, I think that's pretty cool. I don't think we've done one of them before, so it should be pretty interesting. The coins and stuff you're going to put up here?
Yeah.
Goodys added an additional design to the bike. They added commemorative coins dedicated to each branch of the military down the fork legs of the bike.
The oil tank.
Yeah, it's gonna go vertical, right
And then the battery's going right alongside of it?
Yep. So now it's just up to getting that frame up on the lift and start hammering away and building this thing.
That's what you can do. Beauty.
All right.
I'm Rick, work at Orange County Choppers. I've been here for about 10 years now. I personally take care of all the metal work. Beauty. We start every build with a mock-up. Basically, we need to fit and machine all the parts on the bike. It obviously makes a lot more sense to try putting it together and making everything work before it is painted.
While the guys are doing the initial mock-up, I'm starting on the gas tank.
We're making a fiberglass gas tank?
No, I'm making one out of metal.
What's the foam for?
To make a buck, gives you a nice mold. So a buck is basically a mold that I make out of foam. Once I have that foam to the desired shape of the tank that I want, I start to shape the metal for the tank around it.
Never heard it done that way before.
It's a new day, new talent, young blood.
You see that head that he has there? You see it exploding?
Evan's first gas tank by Fisher-Price. My name is Christian Welter. I've been working here at Orange County Choppers for about 11 years. I do pretty much all the final assembly, all the electrical, all the wiring.
What do you say, there's more than one way to skin a cat? Well, this ain't a cat. This is a gas tank for a custom motorcycle.
I really don't know why Evan's using a buck. We have a lot of machines here that can shape the metal a lot quicker. We only got 2 weeks to build this thing, so really there's no time to waste. Evan walks in here and, like, thinks he's just gonna start ruling the kingdom.
Don't be cocky because you're gonna yourself real quick.
Real quick, man.
For this kind of gas tank, it's a great concept to do if you have the time to do it.
So this is the general shape of the gas tank, and right now I'm making what everybody hates in this shop is a buck.
What the is a buck?
A buck, a form. I'm in the process of shaping this.
This gas tank is really Evan's big test here.
It's not going to take a lot of time like you guys say it is.
I don't really care what you have to do, just get it done.
Hey, can you take a look at the sides of the gas tank I made for the popcorn bike so we could figure out the logo? Because you're going to have to machine something.
I haven't even seen this bike yet.
The popcorn bike?
Yeah. My name's Jim Quinn. I'm the lead engineer at Orange County Choppers. I've been here about 9 years now. A lot of the artistic designs need to be engineered through so that they actually work on a motorcycle. Is this the new way we work here?
I guess.
Okay. You know, Evan wants me to do some machining on this gas tank, but we're deep into this build, and this is the first time I'm even hearing of it. How is that logo going on the back wall?
Can it be just Goodys? Can you do Goodys in script?
You're talking about a corporate logo. Can you change their logo?
I don't even remember what their logo looks like.
Once you change it, it's not their logo anymore. You know, bike builds here at Orange County Choppers are a team effort. And not talking to anybody about anything, how can Evan be in charge of this build when he doesn't even know what the customer's logo looks like? Here. So you got a little Goodys, you got World Famous, and you got Popcorn. The full Goodys logo is really detailed with a lot of small words and characters, not something we can machine easily in the gas tank. So I'm not going to machine anything till we have clearance from Goodys. Is that their logo? That is what needs to be in there.
Yeah, right. Oh, man. Where's your speakerphone button?
Just hit this button right here.
We really want to put the Goodys logo inside the gas tank for the popcorn bike, but there's just too much going on in the logo, so I want to call up the company and get their opinion on if I could just narrow it down just to say Goodys. What's his name, Dave?
At the tone, please record your message.
Hey, Dave, how you doing? This is Rick Petco from Orange County Choppers. Can you just call us back in the next 30 seconds?
Dude, you gotta keep it together, man.
I figured they would recognize Rick's name before they recognized me since I was the new guy.
Classic. When in doubt, you're Rick Petco.
But I just saw Jason lost it, and I just couldn't keep a straight face. Until I hear back from Dave, I'm just going to continue fabricating this gas tank. I started off on the power hammer so I could start forming the sheet metal around this buck. After welding all the sides together, I used a pneumatic cutoff wheel to cut the windows out. Use an O-ring to seal that window up, and then install the top brackets. It's gonna be a cool tank. And then their logo is gonna be floating inside of it.
It'll be exactly the same.
Evan.
And then I'll engrave that way I can take my time.
Just walked outside or something.
Evan, come on in here for a second.
When you're asked to come right away. Nothing's more. It's not funny. I'm telling you the truth.
Did you call up Dave yesterday?
Yeah, we had to get something with a logo. Approval for the gas tank.
You were imitating Rick, or you were doing something like that.
Yeah, we were joking around.
Yeah, but why'd you call him?
Well, I went in with Jason.
You got no right dealing directly with the customer. It doesn't work that way down here. Nobody in this shop does that. Only me and Steve talk to the clients ever. Talking to a client on the phone is not allowed, and second of all, acting like a jerk is even worse. Just so you know, okay? If that happens again, you're on.
Me and Rick were talking about doing that logo. You can cut out the whole thing out of steel. Dave finally approved the version of the logo that we wanted to incorporate into the gas tank.
So it worked perfectly.
Yep. First thing we do is get the vector form out of the logo. From there, we cut it out using our flow jet at 90,000 PSI. Once the logo's cut out, we'll put on the powder and bake it. Goodies. And then it's ready to go. There.
Hey, Jim, thanks for getting me those logos so fast.
I know Evan got in trouble for calling Goodies directly. Hopefully that's what it takes to get his head back on straight and get back into this build.
Hey, where's Johnny? Get Jimbo.
All right.
After having to yell at Evan for being unprofessional with the client, it kind of really pissed me off. When we blow up around here, it always makes me feel better.
Loaded potatoed watermelon.
Man, they got a lot of different flavors, huh?
The snozberries taste like snozberries.
Which one will be able to eat it in a little while?
Are you ready?
Good. Oh, boy.
This can't be good. This can't be good. Oh, my God. Popping popcorn.
It's a dud.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
That was a big one, dude.
That's good. That's good.
That was a little bit big, dude. Some people play baseball. Some people play tennis.
Oh my! I can't hear.
We blow up things.
Smells like a movie theater.
I love working at this place. These guys work really hard, and they have fun, too. You just got to learn how to balance the two.
Popcorn's done.
I think we need a new can.
Popcorn's done, dude.
So I made some mock-up O-rings, and I had Johnny cut me out some solid plates.
Did you really need these many bolts?
Yeah, so that way you have uniform pressure on that O-ring.
I would have put an adjustable clamp on this thing and would have been done with it. This is the first time that we're working together.
Yeah.
And if these things leak,
that's going to be the last.
It's going to be the last. We really don't have time to get further behind on this build. And he's totally fixated on this gas tank. I just hope he has a good handle on how to manage the rest of the build.
The next step of the mock-up of the gas tank is to pressure test it. Once I seal up this gas tank, I pressurize it with about 10 pounds of air, and then I spray it with soapy water to find any air leaks. If I see any bubbles, I got a leak. Sure enough, I have a few pinhole leaks. More leaks. For all the crap I've been talking, this tank's gotta be perfect.
Oh, no. Dude, that's not good, man.
Once I seal up this gas tank, I pressurize it with about 10 pounds of air, and then I spray it with soapy water to find any air leaks. Sure enough, I have a few pinhole leaks. So I gotta weld them up and try it again. Finally, there's no more leaks. I hope this thing holds gas as well as it holds air. Hey, we want to match these exhaust shields. We're going to make little ones here.
Okay.
We're making little exhaust shields for the pipes. One, it keeps your legs from getting burnt, and it also looks pretty cool. All right, how long is it going to take you to make these? I need them quick.
I bet you I can get them done in 10 minutes.
10 minutes, dude?
Yeah.
Never had them out here.
What do you bet?
$1,000.
I bet Paul Sr.'s $1,000 cash that you can't have these back to me in 10 minutes.
All right, well, I'm betting his cash that I can. Okay, clock's on.
Counting.
Goodies bike?
Yep. So easy.
I'm going to go distract them.
How long is it and wide?
4 inches by 1.5, and I need 2 pieces. Thanks a lot. Thanks, bro.
Your stock's all set up.
Thanks, bro.
He's doing you a favor and you're messing with him?
All right, now you're getting out of control.
All right, thanks for helping out, man.
The drawing's all loaded up. All I gotta do is put the plate on the machine and hit the green button.
Come on, you done or what?
Don't touch it. Just leave it alone. Evan's trying to distract me, probably because he's nervous, and he should be. still gonna be way under 10 minutes.
He's like just about finished, like literally. So I want to kind of like intercept him and hide.
You know, you're not gonna have.
He's coming. He's coming. We got a minute.
Wow. 9:17.
Oh.
Yes.
Nice job, though, dude. Proud of you. That was good. That was good.
I gotta go break the news to Senior that he just lost $1,000. It's taken a lot longer than I originally anticipated with the gas tank, but there's only a few things left to do on this bike. Hello?
Hey, this is Dave with Goodys World Famous Popcorn. Who's this?
Hey, what's going on, man? It's Evan.
I know that they have the Goodys logo in the tank. Is it all possible maybe to put one somewhere else?
Maybe we could do the axle covers. That'd be cool. It's small.
Yeah, just anywhere that you think looks cool.
Yeah, maybe I'll have Jim or something machine something up.
Awesome,
And,
man. Thank you so much, bud.
You all right?
Yeah, take it easy. I just made those for you.
Are these the handlebars?
Yeah.
This bike's cool.
The last thing Senior does before the breakdown of every bike is sit on it and see exactly where he wants those handlebars.
28 inches is nice. But
She said.
If you make them shorter, you can take them out wider.
Got it.
15 and a half. That's with your piece inserted a ½ inch.
Fabricating handlebars is another way to show off my fabrication skills. So if the gas tank leaks, at least we have a cool set of handlebars.
We are finally done with all the mock-up. All the parts seem to fit, so it's time to tear it down and get everything off the paint.
No one ever plugs it in.
I'm not leaving the tool left. Since Evan is such a little child, we decided to play a little game of hide and seek with his tools.
That's good. Anybody see my hammer?
Evan's a new guy around here, and we're not just gonna let him waltz right in here and be part of the OCC team. We've all been here a long time. We've got to haze him a little bit. He's got to prove himself. He's really gonna have to earn his stripes to become one of us.
Oh, it's got the Craftsman set.
Look your head, Nick. One more drawer. Where do you want to go down?
I don't know, put it in the toilet or something?
One step over the line every time.
Can't wait to see the look on his face.
Everywhere. So I was walking back to the shop and I saw all my brand new tools laid out all over the parking lot. And I knew exactly who did it. Dude, you're dead to me.
What's wrong, man? What happened? What's up, man?
Oh, come on, dude. Oh, my, are you kidding me?
You know what? You must have misplaced him and put him up there. I wonder what happened to your tool cart.
Yeah.
When you went and ate lunch, did it turn your stomach at all? You got to go to any sort of facility for that?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That's for taking our tools all the time, dude.
Gross. Oh, keys.
Like, that's great. Look, put real number.
Welcome to OCC, Evan.
Frame is back from powder coat, so now we can start assembling the bike. Ready?
Yeah.
The first step in the assembly process is to put the drivetrain in, the wheels and front end, and turn this bike into a rolling chassis.
Couldn't have been smoother than that, dude.
Wow, looks like I've done that before, huh? We still need to install the headlight, blinkers, and all the other electrical components. First, I need to mount the tire onto the rim so I can put it on the bike.
I'm not an engineer, so I don't know, but
I know.
personally looking at that, I wouldn't want to ride that.
You should feel it, dude. This thing feels like you're holding on carbon fiber wheels, like no weight to it.
I know.
But if it was steel, it'd be a different story.
I don't know.
The wheel's back from powder coat, and I know it's what we designed, but the spokes look way too thin.
Did you? What do you think of that wheel there, boss?
As far as what?
Strength.
I questioned that when it was on the drawing part, you know?
Everybody that saw that cringes.
Just picture yourself riding it, hitting a pothole.
I can't have that thought in my mind that there's a possibility, you know? And I do. It's just like you said. Will I feel safe going down the road with that? No.
A web here, he can do a web here, he can make it wider here.
Hey, Jimbo.
Yes, sir.
I want to make a new wheel and make it beefier.
Okay.
Suggestions?
Make fatter spokes.
Could you make fatter spokes?
Well, I can make them wider this way. We've done ones lighter than this in the past. I made exactly what I was told to make.
No, I get
this wheel.
I get it.
Still haven't had one come back broken, so.
Maybe because the guy died.
You know what? Just keep your mouth closed. I understand that it's frustrating for Jim to redo the wheel last minute, but it has to be done. You know, I can't give something that's unsafe to a customer.
I don't know. I'll definitely make it beefier if that's what you want, but I don't, you know.
I'd feel more comfortable if you made it beefier.
The issue with the wheel spokes being too thin, I probably should have caught that in mock-up. It really sucks that Jim has to machine a new wheel. It's just got to be done, and hopefully it won't take too long.
This wheel I can't save. I got to cut a whole new one.
This wheel's gone.
Make a clock out of it.
Looks like you're doing more machining on that, huh?
Oh, well.
You can light up the ground.
I wonder why it's like that.
You got to remake that and extend it out further.
Well, you want to get Jim? Have Jim come out here?
Yeah. Everything made with a machine hasn't fit or worked yet. Everything made by hand has been fine.
Like those handlebars?
Like the handlebars. So far, the assembly hasn't gone that smoothly. First, we had to have Jim remake the wheel, and now the headlight. The mount is too short, and it's not holding the headlight up properly, so unfortunately, I have to get Jim back out here. Basically, it needs to be right there. You know what I mean? Like an inch or so, like this. That would make it so the headlight, you know, points up, and you'd have wiring clearance.
All right. I will make another one.
Thank you.
Okay.
Dude, really?
What?
He didn't make these right either. Another machine-made piece that doesn't fit.
He's gonna love you, man.
I know I'm the one that didn't catch the wheel problem at first during mock-up, but I'm gonna have to call Jim out on this one because he did screw up with the coin tray holder. It's really awkward to talk to him about stuff like this because he's been here for so long. Got a little situation. These stand-those, where we wanted the counterbore into here. The coin trays that Jim made were wrong. He machined them with a tapered flathead bolt. We wanted them to be counterbored. That way the bolts would look a lot flusher and cleaner, which is what we wanted.
Yeah, so I thought they were only going to be a 1/4 inch high.
Evan's kind of acting like this is Jim's fault, but maybe if Evan spent a little less time on his tank and more time doing his job and managing the build, he maybe could have given Jim a little more direction in the first place.
You know, I thought we had this figured out. That's what Evan was supposed to be doing here, that we didn't have to remake all these parts, that, you know, things were going to be streamlined. Evan hasn't communicated to me any of the parts I needed to make on this build. I'm just sitting here in the dark playing a guessing game. You guys have any good news today?
Lunchtime soon.
Jim doesn't like me very much anymore.
I don't blame him. I'm trying to give Evan a chance to run this build, but I'm really starting to get a little bit skeptical.
Got us a fender. We're almost done with assembly, and we have 1 day left to the reveal of this bike, so we're putting all the painted tins on.
Ready to put the gas tank on?
Yeah.
Evan, you nervous, dude?
Should I be?
What if it leaks and the paint all up and on it? It like splits in half.
Yeah.
So Evan comes in here and thinks he's going to show us all up with his handmade gas tank, but now it's time to put up or shut up. He's not so cocky anymore, and I think I see him sweating a little bit.
You should be nervous.
You know, all right, fine, I'm nervous.
There was more time spent on that gas tank than any other part on the bike. If that thing leaks, we will be looking for a new creative director.
I'll give you that, man. It does look cool.
It looks cool, right?
Yeah.
Throw a fuel line on it and gas it up and fire this bitch up. Oh, man.
Right? You gotta crank that thing hard, dude. Harder.
First splash, first splash.
Dude, up, I see it.
Oh, dude, that's crazy. Watching this tank fill up with gas is probably the most suspenseful thing I've ever done. If this thing leaks, I'm done. Looks like you're looking into like an aquarium. We should put fish in the gas.
Well, like a gas fish? Very nice.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, goody, goody.
Dude, you got a leak, man.
Oh, God, come on, man, are you kidding?
Yeah.
Not isn't only leaking. You know what that's going to do to the paint?
Oh, God.
That'd be all the paint around here.
Let me tighten this
It's
up.
leaking right from up here, look.
Get some rags or something there, start wiping this up. It's crazy.
Oh, come on.
You know, Evan took so long to build this gas tank, and he was cocky the whole time. So I thought it'd be only right that we'd spray a little water on the gas tank to make it look like it had a leak. Evan deserves to sweat a little bit.
You almost had me, but you didn't.
You got lucky though, man. It's good thing it's not leaking.
Oh, yeah,
that would suck.
Where's the axle covers?
Oh, you know what? Let me go grab them real quick. Here, check it out. Dave called the other day, and he wanted to add a little touch with his name on it.
I thought we had a little discussion inside about talking to the customer.
He called me.
How is it that you come in here and, like, change the rules here? I'm really pissed off. Evan did exactly what I told him not to do by talking to the client. I don't really have time to deal with this.
What are you doing calling the client again, man? Because I wouldn't do that. Christian wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
So I guess Evan talked to the client again, which we just do not do. Only Senior, Steve, and Ron talk to the clients, period.
We've seen a lot of people come and go. So what do you think?
Looks good.
Right?
Guys did a good job.
Evan in his first gas
Evan
tank.
pulled it out with the gas tank.
And it didn't leak.
The front end looks good, man.
Yeah.
I really like this bike a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, you might as well get it off there, 'cause I'm going to take it out riding. So now it's time for my favorite part, test driving. It's the unveiling day. We let everyone know that we were unveiling the bike in the bowling alley, and there was really fans from everywhere.
All right, here we go. I just want to welcome Goodys Popcorn. Here it is.
How's everybody doing? Cool bike, right? Yeah. Dave from Goodys Popcorn had come by and asked us to build him a bike, and basically he was asking for a little bit of new school and a little bit of old. And he pretty much gave us the liberty to build what we wanted to build. So this is it. The Goodys Popcorn bike came out really sweet. The red and black paint scheme turned out awesome. It really draws the eye. Parts of the intake and exhaust have been fitted with bronze accent that contrasts the black and chrome really well. It's got a fenderless Springer front end with a 21-inch wheel in the front and a 240 in the rear. It's powered by a 100-inch S&S motor and a 6-speed Baker drivetrain. Since this bike will be auctioned off for the military, the forks have been retrofitted with the emblems from all the branches. The entire bike is very unique, but the tank especially is one of the more innovative designs to come out of OCC in recent times. The recessed logo behind the clear sides and the gas being fully visible really makes the bike stand out. This bike deserves attention and will automatically make anyone riding it feel cool.
Thank you so much, man. We're all excited. This bike represents everything that Goody does at our store. Ever since day one we opened, every new like on Facebook, we donate a bag of popcorn overseas to our troops. This bike is going to raise money for shipping costs. Getting involved with the Orange County Choppers is just going to do so much for our store, and it's going to do a lot for our brave men and women out there. Thank you.
Evan, come on in here for a second. Just sit down over there. I just want to talk to you a little bit about the repercussions of the Goodys bike. Now, you were supposed to be basically leading that project. You disrespected me by calling our client, or whether he called you or you called him, okay? We talked about that before, okay? Right. So that was totally disrespect for me. Jim had to make parts once, twice, or 3 times out there. That cost me money, okay? And it stops production on what we're doing there.
Right. You know what it is?
No, wait a minute. You need to give me one good reason why I shouldn't fire him.
Well, I think I'm a pretty good fabricator, and I can help you guys expand and grow, you know? I'm still fairly new here, so it's like getting acclimated to that change is a big change this way I've done it for a while.
So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you out of the next build and give you plenty of time to think about what we talked about.
Right. All right, I understand.
Evan's a good designer and fabricator, but he's used to working in his own shop under his own rules. He needs to learn protocols that we have, including keeping all the departments up to speed so we can all work together. So for the next build, Evan will be working with the guys, but not in charge.
That's something I got to do to stick around here, you know? So I kind of messed up on the priorities of this build. I spent most of my time on the gas tank. I'm just glad that Senior's giving me another chance.
All right. Come on in. This season on Orange County Choppers, we're pushing the limits and taking on the biggest, baddest builds yet.
I want to have a dragon back.
I want you to build me the offspring of a tractor and a chopper.
Yeah.
We could give it away to a veteran at Sturgis.
2.5 weeks from right now.
We're really excited about the partnership with Sonic. That Dragon bike is going to be in at least the top 5 things that we've done in the last 11 years. But not everything is going smooth.
It runs like complete garbage.
What are you thinking?
Might have been a mistake. The swing arm jams underneath here.
The bike's not going to ride right.
What the hell is that?
The chrome's coming up.
When's this bike got to go?
Friday. We're so backed up here, it's ridiculous. With the new guy here at OCC, there's bound to be some screw-ups. Something that simple. That's amateur, you know what I'm saying? And some blow-ups.
What do you want from me, dude?
You want respect out of me, then you have to respect me.
If you want me to manage this build, I'll manage the build. If you're not going to be clear about
that, makes us stronger than ever.
Pitch them down a little bit, put some cool cuts on it.
I like it.
These are going to be cut like this.
Had a good start. Evan's building the fenders from scratch, and I got to admit, the guy's good.
Rick's going to love me so much more than he already does.
Rick don't like you, dude. This is going to scare Phil.
You guys need to grow up. In the custom bike build business, you've got to evolve to survive. It's a new era for OCC, and it's going to be a wild ride. I think that everybody wants a little piece of OCC.